boxing fans here with the champ, Josh Taylor. Josh, we're here in Manchester. Good to see you. I didn't expect you to come to the press conference for Eubank, Liam Smith, but I know you sort of share trainers. How's things? How's life?
Yeah, good, mate. Just training away, plugging away, just getting on with it. Aye, good, enjoying it.
Before I actually talk about yourself, I want your opinion on this fight. Everyone that I spoke to is, an Oring, obviously you train with Liam, so you get to see him, you get to see things that we don't get to see. Just talk to me about Liam Smith. How good does he look?
He's been looking really good in the gym, and obviously I'm not just saying that because I'm in the same gym as him, but he is looking really good. The last few weeks in sparring, he's been really firing on all cylinders, looking well, looking fierce, looking real sharp, So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to this fight as a boxing fan, really. The two contrasts and characters that makes it really interesting. In terms of boxing, I think Liam's got the better boxing brain, the better ability, and I think that'll tell in the fight. But Eubank is dangerous, he's quick, looks like he punches hard, and he's got a great chin as well. So it's got the great makings of a good fight.
I asked Roy Jones, I just interviewed him then, I said, can you teach old doc new tricks? Obviously they're trying to adjust Chris's style slightly, make him box on the back foot, throw out more jabs than he's used to. What do you make of Chris's style? Have you seen much of Chris to see if there's been much of a change in the Roy?
Well, his last couple of fights, we've been trying to get that Roy Jones sort of style. Don't know if he can teach that. There's only one Roy Jones, and certainly to do it as well as he did it as well. I think if he does that, it's a better fight for Liam, because Liam's a better boxer and Eubank's feet work isn't the best. So if he tries to move around and box like Roy Jones, I think it's then Liam's fight. I think Eubank's best chance is his ferociousness, his combination punching, and his aggressiveness. That's his best chance, I think, Eubank's.
Obviously, I spoke about why you're here. You share a trainer, Joe McAnally. Just talk to me about your relationship with Joe. It's fairly new. How is that going so far?
Yeah, great, loving it. I've got my mojo back. So yeah, it's good. I'm really enjoying it. I like Joe. Spent a lot of time with him now. I've been coming down here for months on end. Get to know him, the lads in the gym, and know his mind and his personality. And really hit it off with him. Really, really like him. He's a really, really good guy and a great coach. A real great coach. So we've really hit the ground running. And yeah, I'm really, really happy with the move that I made, and I feel I'm back to my old self. So yeah, it's good.
Can I just ask that sort of decision to leave Ben Davis, and was it mutual? Both of you just sat down and had a conversation? Was it just that, or was there more to it?
Yeah, it was just myself. I just felt I was just going a little bit stale and, sort of taken away from my main attributes. I just felt I needed a change, freshen up, things to new surroundings, and I've did that, and got a whole new team, and yeah, I'm settled in now. I'm enjoying my boxing again. Looking forward going to the gym. I like the mentality that's in the gym now, and the methods of the training as well as the personalities as well. It wouldn't work if the personalities didn't get along. So I'm really enjoying it.
Obviously, the announcement's going to be made very soon for your rematch with Jack Catterall. First time around, a lot of people had it either way. A lot of people said Jack might have won, you might have won, whichever way. But this time around, how are you going to make sure that it's in your favour this time? No questions asked.
Listen, tunnel focus. Tunnel focus this time. Pinpoint accuracy with my training cap. Getting my diet right, training right, doing the runs right that I'm supposed to do, just preparing properly the way I should do. The last time I never prepared well enough. It was that old saying, prepare. If you fail to prepare to fail. But I come out on the right side. Fortunately, with my belts and my record intact, and still a world champion, but through a bad performance. But I know what I can do at my best. You know what I can do at my best. Everybody knows what I can do at my best. I am a terrific fighter, and that's what it's going to be this time around.
That's it's a bit weird coming from yourself, because I've seen you box since you were 1-0 and whatever else. Why did you take Jack Catterall not seriously? What happened? Why was it like that?
Listen, there's no excuses here. I over sort of looked him a little bit, but I never sort of underestimated him because I know he's a good fighter. You know, I'm not going to sit here and disrespect him and say he's shit, he's that, blah blah blah. He's good at what he does, which is spoiling. You know, he's very good and effective with that. But I just, you know, achieving what I achieved, becoming undisputed world champion. You know, 4 belt era, first person in the UK to do it, and I had my ambitions, personal ambitions, was to move up to welterweight and go chase another world title. Keep chasing, keep climbing the ladder. You know, for the motivation, for the hunger, that keep climbing sort of mentality. And then it was like, right, okay, you're at Everest, right, come back and climb Ben Nevis. That's how it felt mentally, and that was the mistake that I made. I was looking at doing other things rather than what was right in front of me, and you know, it told in the performance.
Does it really matter that not all the belts are on the line? Obviously, you've had to give some away. Does that really matter in your head?
No, it doesn't really matter. You know, I'm the number one at 140. I am the man to beat in the division, and I don't care what anybody says. I am the man who won all the belts. No one's beat me. I've had to vacate them due to get this rematch done. If I stayed and wanted to at 140, I had to do all the mandatories, so the rematch wouldn't be working. So I had to let go of some belts to vacate some belts. So I am the man at 140 to beat. I'm the champion, and I'm going to put this bad performance to bed. And you know, I know what I can do, and you know, and everybody else will be, oh, there's the real Josh Taylor again.
You know you're the champion when you get big personalities, former champions call you out from the States. Obviously, Teofimo Lopez has been quite vocal about that. He wants that fight with you at some point, providing you win in March, I think it is, or whenever it's touted for. Is it about going to the States, getting some of these fighters that are calling you out right now?
Yeah, but you know, I didn't have to do this. Let's get this straight. I didn't have to do this fight. I'm doing this fight because I want to do it. You know, I'm doing what all champions do when they have bad performances. Look at Groves Froch, for example. Froch didn't have to go and do that second fight, but he did. You know, for himself, and that's what I'm doing for myself, showing I'm a real champion. And you'll see the difference in class this time. You see the difference in levels. So no, I didn't have to do this fight. I'm doing it because I want to do it.
But
Teofimo Lopez is a huge fight. That fight I could have went and got straight away. You know, and I didn't do it. I decided to do this. So, and for bigger money, and much bigger money, but like retirement kind of money. You know. So no, these fights is what I want to do, but I want to do this fight for myself. So these fights next are what I'm going to be doing. Your Teofimo Lopez's, your rematches with Pro Gases if I do it. If not, move up to welterweight. But at the time, right now, I'm not thinking of any of this shit. You know, that's a mistake I made the last time. Was thinking, oh, after this fight, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, instead of focusing on the fight that was here.
But does it excite you, even someone like Tank Davis? You know, if he comes back up to 140 and he says, listen, I want Josh Taylor. Big fight, man. That's a big name, big fight.
Fights are big. You know, I'm at this, like any fight now I'm going to be involved in, you know, is a big fight. So that's what I'm excited for. So, but I'm not talking about anybody else. I'm focusing on giving Jack a good hiding.
Finally, before I let you go, I do want to talk about that man that I just mentioned there. Tank Davis fighting Ryan Garcia. We're hoping it's April 15th. Yeah. Talk to me about that, man. That's a great fight. That
is a good fight. You know, that's been a fight that's been in the making for years, talked about for years. So, that's a good fight. I'm excited for that one. I think Davis, Tank Davis, has got the boxing edge, the boxing ability, the better boxing brain. He certainly punches harder as well. Well, looks like he punches harder. So I think the sort of the weight scales is more sort of on Gervonta's side, but Garcia's sharp. You know, he's quite big for lightweight now as well. He'll be developing that little bit of power now as well. His speed creates power, so he's going to have some pop in his punches as well. So it's an exciting fight, and that one will be one that I'll be staying up to watch as well. So it's exciting.
Same here. Josh, thank you so much for giving me a bit of your time. I know an official announcement's going to come out next week at some point in regards to your fight with Jack Catterall. Good luck with your camp.
Nice one,
I know that we'll speak to you before your fight.
Nice one. Cheers.